Hey guys, you're gonna undergo a long training on volatility 25, okay? But not just volatility 25. Whatever I'm teaching you on this volatility 25 can also work on 75, 10, and all the rest of volatility index, okay? And I want you to listen attentively and learn, okay? And leave a comment below. Ask your questions. I'm going to be available to answer your questions after this training. All right, I want to begin the forex school on YouTube here, so I want it to be an interactive section. Ask your questions and I will always be available to respond to as many as I can. All right, and whatever video you would love me to make in future for you guys to learn more, always make sure you don't forget, leave them on the comment below. Ask your questions, guys. Let us begin this academy successfully for you all together. Hello guys, you're welcome once again to the Bullish Bay Academy. I remain your one and only forex skill coach, team legend, and today I'll be taking you guys on something really cool. I usually teach about the boom and crash and give strategies on the boom and crash, but today is more spectacular because I shall be talking more on volatility index, okay? Not basically the boom and crash as usual. Okay, so I'll be using the different volatilities for examples. Okay, I'll be using 25, 50, 20, 75 or 10. All right, depending on how the training takes us. Now, after the end of this training, guys, you will be familiar with this trade, and you would know how to trade it with confidence. Okay, currently, as you can see, the date is 24 November. So if you're watching it today, your current, okay, is current. So guys, let me get my mouse. I just got a mouse. Okay, so just observe my clickings with the mouse. Okay, so now, first of all, we'll look at the indicators I'm going to use. We have the moving average, 1, 2, 3 moving averages here, and we have MACD, we have average directional movement index, and we have awesome oscillator. So let us go straight to the first moving average. Now in the first moving average we have 50, shift we have 0, apply method simple, apply to close, then pixel, make it red. Now I will tell you the reason why I said you should make it red. Okay, that is if you want to follow my instructions, or if you want it, if you want, you can choose any color you want anyway, but I'm gonna tell you the reason why I said use red for period 50. Now, so no levels, we'll click done. Now this is the moving average. We've just added the 50 moving average. Okay, now in a traffic light, a traffic light says red means stop, yellow means get ready, and what green means move. Okay, so that's how I do place mine, so that I don't get confused most times while making my analysis. So since red means stop, it means this moving average is the slowest. All right, and if you notice in the trade, you see where it is currently. Meanwhile, the trade already has gone all this way. You understand? So this is very slow. Red means stop, yellow means get ready. It means it's a bit slow, it means it's a bit faster, while the green means go. The green is the fastest EMA. Now if we go to our functions and go to the second moving average, we have the second moving average to be 15, which is yellow, means get ready. All right, the higher the moving average, the slower it is on the charts. Take note of that, guys. The higher the moving average, the slower it is on the charts. And on the third moving average, we have green means go, and 7 period 7, shift 0, method simple, apply to close. Okay, so once you're done with that, you click on done, but I'll go back now. So we add, next thing we want to add is the MACD, and under the MACD, fast EMA, that's the fast EMA 7, make it 7, your slow EMA make it 9, and your MACD's SMA make it 7. apply to close. Now make your main, put it on this color, or you can choose whichever color that suits you, but just make sure that you don't let it not be brighter than the signal. This signal is very important. Okay, so you can choose any color you like, but let it be a color that is dim. All right, a dim color than this signal. The signal should be more brighter. Okay, and under our levels, we don't have any level, so you just click done, but I'll click back. Now the next thing we add okay, I remember sometimes some people were asking me, Tim, how do I create new indicators? So I will delete this MACD. I'll delete MACD and delete average directional movements. Okay, and I'll click down, delete. Okay, now if you want to add a new window indicator, what you want to do is you click on this plus icon, and now we want to add MACD. You scroll up, and this is MACD. You click on it, and then because I've already set it before, so it's set automatically, and you click on done. So this is the MACD. So I will explain to you guys what this indicator is for when we begin the training. Okay, so the next thing we want to add is the average directional movements. You click here, and then we'll look for average directional movement, which is this. Click on it. Now take note the setting, period 14, style green. You can put whichever color you want, but make sure that plus DI and minus DI remains the color of your chart background. If you're using a black background, the color of this plus DI and minus DI should be black. So since I'm using white, I'll make it white, or let us make it black. Let me make it black. Okay, then under our levels we have 26 and 75.07 highest limits so far. All right, we'll click on done. We'll click on done. Okay, just take note, these two black lines, I need them to be removed. Why I made it black is I want to make my chart background black. So I'll go straight here and make my chart background black. Green and black. Okay. So now you can see this is the only color. So let's make it a bit brighter. Let's change it to yellow. And for this one, since I'm using a dark background, anyway, I don't need to change it. Or let me change this the red line to yellow also, so it will be brighter. So I will simply change this to yellow. Back, change this to yellow. Okay. So now we are done with the entire settings. This is our 50 EMA. All right, this is our 50 SMA. This is our 15, and this is our 7. Okay, so now what's the strategy all about? Now these three indicators, all right, are for multiple confirmations of how to trade. All right, so let's talk about the average directional movement first. Now if you take a look at this movement, this yellow line is gradually coming down to cross this 26.00. Okay, let me do something. I want to change this color to a brighter color we can see. Done. Okay, so if it when this yellow line crosses this green line, this 26.00, then it simply means at this junction you should stay off the trade, because what the market is about is the market at that time is consolidating, and during consolidation in markets it is difficult for you to make profits, because the market keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down. At that time your emotions wouldn't even let you make the profit out of it, because when you open a trade and then you see yourself going red, green, red, green, you'll be like, oh shit, and you close your trade when you ought not to close it, and because of that you might make losses. You understand? So it is advisable that you don't open trades when the market is consolidating. Now, what is the meaning of consolidation? Consolidation simply means when the market is in a particular when the market does not have a trend. You know, in forex we make money out of trends. It's either the market is bullish, which is going up, or is bearish, which is coming down. You understand? At this junction you can see that the market is coming down, so it's bullish, is bearish. At this junction is going, it went up, it means it bearish for a while, and now it's beginning at this junction it simply means the market is going up. Okay, at this junction this was a consolidation area, because if you notice, okay, let me show you something. All these are simply how to make analysis. I'm showing you how to make analysis. Okay, so I'll pull this line here to show you something. Let me zoom it out a bit. Now if I put it here and bring up another line and put it here, now you would notice that at this junction, okay, at this junction you will notice that from here to here was all about going up and down until the market broke out again and started going up. So this is a consolidation area, that area where the market keeps going up and down without passing a particular level. It did not go up, it did not go down. All right, it was just at this junction. Is called consolidation. Now if you look at this ODZ, this average directional movements indicator here, you would notice that the yellow line has crossed the 26.00 line, and that's why there is a consolidation at this junction. Okay, that's why there's a whenever there's a consolidation, it simply means that the line, the trend has crossed this line, and whenever the trend crosses the line, it simply means there is a consolidation. Let's take another example. Now see this area where the trend crossed this line. Okay, I think I need to do something. Okay guys, so let us take another example. Now if you notice at this junction it passed the line, right? And let's see what happened at this junction. Following this straight line, okay, this is the line, right? From here to here, okay, from here to here, what happened? It was a consolidation area. If you notice this line, let me bring out a line chart again. Okay, to here, the market was busy going up and down until it broke out. This was the breakout. So let's take another example so that you will see it as a proper confirmation. Now here it passed the line again. Let us see if it truly was consolidating or not. At this junction, let's bring out a line our trend line. Okay, it's at this junction. The market was within here and here and here and here. Note I'm in the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so the market was between here and here and here before the breakouts. So that's why this was happening. Okay, so the wider it gets under here, the wider the consolidation. Not that you can't make money from it, okay, but making money from it is really difficult because there are always ups and downs. It's good to make money from markets that you know that is a proper trend, either it's going up or going down. Okay, so that's for that. So take note of this indicator. Whenever this trend goes across 26.00, stay off the markets until a decision is made. At this junction, it is known as an indecision junction. All right, the bull and the bear are exchanging powers. All right, they are trying to make decision who is going next. I'm going up or I'm going down. All right, so allow them to make their decisions and then you follow the trend after the breakouts. So the next indicator is the MACD, which we have set the levels. Okay, now you take note of this 0.0000. okay, whenever the trend goes below 0.000, it simply means that the trend is bearish. That means the trend is down. But whenever this lines, whenever all these lines goes above the 0.00, it simply means the trend is going up. Let's take examples. Now here it went up, and that's why you find this okay, up. Let's take another up bearish example. Here the trend is going up. At this junction the trend is going up, and if you see, is above the 0.00. Now for the going down trends, the trend is playing and going down gradually, and they see the trend down, a bit up, down. At this junction the trend went up, and here up. So this indicator tells you whether the trend is actually going up or going down. Okay, now the next indicator we want to look at is our moving averages. Now let's go back to our traffic lights. The red means stop, the green means go, the yellow means get ready. So this is the 50 moving average. The 50 period moving average is slower, like I told you guys, is slow in movement, while the yellow is a bit faster and the green is the fastest. So whenever the trend is bearish, that is whenever the trend is going down, then the red, which is the 50 moving average, will be up, which means if the trend is going down, the trend will be below the 50 moving average, and if the trend is going up, the trend will be above the 50 moving average. Let's take examples. This is the very first example. The trend is going down. The 50 moving average is above. The 50 moving average is above the trend. At this junction, the trend was going up. The 50 moving average is below the trend. Now, so the 50 moving average lets us know when the trend is confidently going on a particular direction. Okay, now if you notice at this junction again, the trend is trying to go up. It's trying to make its way up, while the 50 moving average is trying to make its way down. Okay, but at this junction it's not properly advisable that you should enter the trade until you get proper confirmation. Now the green one, which is the fastest, as you can see, is following the trend. All right, it's following the trend. whenever a new candlestick comes out, it follows the trend. You see, it's faster. Before the yellow one would then take its own signal, and before the red one takes its own signal. So the moving average gives you proper identification of the movements of the trend. So by the time you notice that this now let me also let you know something. Some people at times they do think that, okay, because this yellow line is going up, so it means it's an uptrend. No, take note, when this trend was coming down, this yellow line was actually going up. So this indicator does not tell you whether the trend is going up or down. No, it is called the average directional movement. Average directional movement index. So its job is to tell you what is the average movement of the trade. Okay, so that's why I told you guys that whenever it's below 26.00, it means it's a consolidation period. Whenever is above it, it means that the trend has gotten a direction. The trade has gotten a direction. It means it's either going up or it's going down successfully. Okay, so at this junction, the trade is successfully moving somewhere. Either it's moving up or either it's moving down. But this one lets you know where the trade is actually going to. So as you can see at this junction, these lines were up and went down a bit here, and now went back up, and now it's going down a bit. Okay, it's trying to tell you that the trade is jumping and jumping. When this average directional movement stays a bit longer and notices that this trade is just moving up and down and up and down, is not going up or is not bearishing, is not bullishing, it will automatically come down to below 26 to tell you guys that, look, there is an indecision in the markets, so stay off. Okay, so now with these three indicators, you should be able to know how to trade your markets, because now you know that during consolidation you stay off the market. This indicator is there to let you know. This one lets you know whether it's going up or it's going down, and this one also gives you the same information, okay, whether it's going up or it's going down. So now you might ask, how do I enter my markets? Now at this junction, you might want to enter your markets. Okay, there's something we call price chart pattern. Okay, maybe I will have to make a video about that sometime soon. All right, when you create a chart pattern, a chart pattern simply means the pattern in which the trade is creating during its movements. Okay, so let's draw one simple chart pattern. I will remove this one. I'll bring this one this way and this way. Now this chart pattern I just drew now, as you can see, is called an ascending triangle in chart pattern. You can actually go to Google and search for photos of chart trade forex chart patterns, and you would see them and their definitions. This is an ascending chart pattern, all right, an ascending triangular chart pattern. Now with this chart pattern, I will be able to know the level at which the trade is moving up. It's up and down. Now take a look at what's happening here. This guy is going down. He's beginning to understand that there is an indecision happening here. What's happening? The market is not going up, it's not going down. That is why it's trying to go to cross over 26.0, so that it will tell you that nigga, you need to stay off the market because there is indecision. If it crosses this line, just know that there is proper indecision in the market. Now, according to our chart pattern now, okay, this trade has crossed this chart, so it simply means the trend might actually start going down. Okay, the trend was coming up and now is about to pass this line. It might start coming down, or it might just test it a bit and go and spring back up with full force. So this is the indecision period, and that's why you notice this guy is about to pass this line. There is an indecision in the market. Who wants to go? Either you the bullish or you the bearish, and we have to know who will go at the end of this consolidation. So consolidation always occur when there is about to be a new movement pattern. That is what do I mean? If the trend was actually going down for a while and consolidation suddenly takes place, is a time when you see a lot of traders begin to draw their chart patterns to analyze the market, where it's actually going to go, whether up or it's going to go down. You understand? Because they know that that's the time when something is about to happen. Either the trade is about to spring up or spring down. Okay, some people might also think that since it was coming down and now started consolidating, it means it's going to go up. No, it does not happen that way. Okay, sometimes it will come down and consolidate and still start going down again, but it all depends on the way the chart forms. Okay, so now I've drew this ascending chart pattern. To me now, what I feel is that since it's testing this, you see this line is not passing this line. It passed it a little bit, but it's still going back up. That's because of the indecision in the market. See this area, it has passed the line. Indecision. Okay, indecision in the markets. So this is the time you shouldn't take a trade at all until you see a real trade happening. So as you can see, this chart I just drew right now, the trade is not passing my charts. Why? Because it's a chart pattern, which is a pattern that shows that at this area there will be a lot of indecisions until something happens. So now with my wisdom in this trade, my mind would tell me that if this thing passes my charts and at least passes it and gets to this level, maybe gets to this level, then it means it's gonna be a downtrend. Or if it springs back up and passes this level with a little bit candlesticks, it means it's an uptrend. Okay, so what you need to do is, since you've drawn your chart pattern, what you just do is to sit back and observe. Don't enter the trade because you see that it has passed this line, okay, and then you say it's a downtrend. No, always make sure you look out for this guy. This guy is still quoting that the market has indecisions. If you look at this guy, he's going down, right? He's going down because the trend is actually taking down steps gradually, but it's not safe to enter the market until this guy comes out. Okay, so I just hope with this 27 minutes, oh shit, it's long, but make sure you have learned a lot from it. Okay, with time with time I'll keep teaching you guys much more. All right, maybe on my next, okay, you know what, just comment below what you want me to teach you next, okay, and I will be glad to bring up a new video for you guys. But with this, make sure you practice everything I've taught you with these indicators and use your demo account to observe and practice the markets. Okay, yeah, thank you very much.